Hello folks, good morning or good evening depending on where you're located. I'm back with another weekly ASR video for your USD, and as you know, in this weekly videos I briefly recap previous week's price action on Euro and also outline the next week's possible price action or possible trades depending on technical analysis, which is predominantly based on ICT concepts and the economic calendar. So let's kick off today's video by going into 4-hour time chart to see what has price shown us over there. So before doing that, it is always helpful to remember that last week was a CPI week, and as we all know that CPI is the #1 causal factor behind the movement in the forex markets. Therefore, it can be seen that last week's CPI has caused very bullish momentum in euro market, meaning that dollar was pushed bearish last week. So let's break it down. Okay, so let me remove these drawings first. Okay, let's dive into 60-minute time frame and see what happened there. So as you guys can see, Monday was literally nothing movement, no movement in market on Monday. Tuesday was kind of same, Wednesday was kind of same, and then Thursday came and there was a CPI day. And on Thursday we saw a big movement towards upside. And this was something that was expected to happen, but the only problem uh, with this moment for me was I was expecting one more push down before it would go up. This is what my expectations were, but it didn't do that. It just kept going up, and even on Friday, as you guys can see, even on Friday, it just kept going up. Although when PPI move news released on Friday, it took a dip, and I was kind of hoping that it would come down at least towards this block, but it didn't, and it just kept going up. So sometimes you get it wrong. That's all right. It's a part of the game. The only thing that you have to be careful and mindful of that you don't lose a lot of money then you're wrong. And if you're taking care of that, that's okay. Let me go to the weekly chart first and see what's on there, and then we'll go to daily, and then we'll dive into 4-hour chart, and I'll line out our analysis, and we'll also look into the economic calendar and try to map up the possible trades. Okay, so this is the weekly chart for euro, and as you guys can see that this is a small range that we are trading in. We have been trading in for last few weeks now, and I've been telling you guys that this, until unless this is broken, we're really not sure where the price want to go for now. And but it seems like from last 2 weeks price action especially that it really wants to go up now. The only thing that in a way at the minute is this weekly high, and I believe this is going to be taken out very early next week. But for now, as I've delineated and as I've mentioned multiple times, that the long-term bias, my long-term bias is bullish, and I want the price eventually to go up, take out this high, and then keep going up from then onwards. But it has been about half a year that we have just touched this volume imbalance that was created 2 years ago, and then we just kept going sideways really, and have really done nothing. Although this is a weekly time frame, as you guys can know, so there were a lot of trades that we took. There are a lot of trades that people took, and they made a lot of money. That's all right. So but in the long term, this high, because on a weekly high uh, like this and range top like this, there is usually a lot of build up orders, and once they are taken out, we need to see how the price reacts from there. For now, I can think of only one more dip towards this candle, because you can see that on weekly there is a big fair value gap going on over there. Just let me do that. Yeah, so this is an area that I basically want the price to come down and visit uh, once before it starts going up. This is a fair value gap, weekly fair value gap that I'm going to mark here. And now let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, so as I've told you last time in last time's video, that this is exactly the wick that I want the price come down and touch, like this one, but it didn't do last week. So I'm gonna extend this line, or we can even take it the middle point of this weekly fair value gap. What I want price to do is come down, tap this wick, touch this wick, and see some rejection from the middle point of this weekly fair value gap. And this is what I think is going to happen. And then the price will start to go up once again, and eventually it is going to take out this high. That is a weekly high, and there is a lot of orders. I'm sure there's a lot order liquidity up there as well. So the problem only is that we haven't taken out this high yet. And as you guys can see, this is a lot of travel even for euro, and it is about 140, 150 pips. So I want the price to take out this high first, uh, probably Monday, maybe on Tuesday. And once that's done, I want to see some sort of reversal pattern, and I want the price to come down. And once it would come down, I want to touch this. I want the price to touch this weekly fair value gap, tap this weekly fair value gap one more time. Let me do one more thing. Let me just try to delineate the middle point, the area that I think that is a daily fair value gap within this weekly fair value gap. So let me try to mark that. Yeah. So I think this is where the price has to come, to be exact. And once this area has been revisited, I would like to see a price to go up from there. So on 4 hour time frame, once again, I'll be looking for short, but I will just not short market blindly, just because I think that this is going to happen. I will only short it once this high is taken out, and this is a very prominent high. Once this high is taken out, and then I see some sort of bearish uh, structure shift or bearish opportunity, that I will take to short this price, short this market, and put my stop loss probably up there and look for this area that I delineated on weekly chart. So it is going to be a good trade if I get it, even if I get it from there, and it can give you almost 2% if you're a bit careful about it. But this is one thing that I'm looking for next week. And other than that, if we visit this area by Thursday uh, or Friday, if we're visiting this area by Friday and we are prices here at the Friday, I'll probably start to look for the long opportunities. I'm not sure I'm going to get it on. I'm going to get involved in a long opportunity on Friday, but Friday should show some sort of rejection if the price has already visited this area. Friday should see some sort of rejection, and then from Monday onwards we'll be getting into longs for the next week. But let's not talk about the next week. Just stay on this week for now. So predominantly, I'm just trying to look for a short once this liquidity is taken and I see some bearish signs, bearish strict shift of structure, total disrespect of this order block, and then probably I would look for uh, some sort of bearish trade, but not before than that. So, but if the contrary happens, by contrary I mean if the price, let me go to daily back, just a minute. If the price instead of going down after taking this high just keeps going up and stays up for a day or two, then probably I'll be looking for for a long from here and probably look targeting this high. Um, I'm not sure how good of return this trade is going to give me, but if if and only if I'm stressing it, if and only if I can see some sort of break of this high and price staying up there for a day, for a longer period of time, I probably will be taking some long, probably from this area, and this is order block on 4 hour that will probably be placing our long SL under, and then we'll be looking for this high to be taken as a, this is 1.6 trade, but let's see what happens. But this is not likely scenario as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm thinking, the most likely thing that is going to happen is we're going to get a short next week, and this is a scenario that I'm looking for exactly. Now let's look at the calendar, and if you guys can see, next week starts. This is July 13th. Okay, let me go to the next one. Yeah, so we got a red folder news. Oh, we got a red folder news for USD on Monday. That means probably this is going to be taken out Monday then. Red folder news on Tuesday for USD. No red folder for it is, although Wednesday is going to be an interesting day for GBP USD because it's a CPI for that. Then we got red folder news on Thursday and even on Friday. Yeah, no, on Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are the red folder news for Euro. We don't have anything on Friday, so maybe EURUSD, on EURUSD we won't see any big moves on Friday, but Wednesday is kind of in middle of Tuesday and Thursday when there is Euro red folder news, and usually these kind of days also have, even if they have only orange folder news, they see some sort of big moves on Wednesday as well. So I'm not counting out the Wednesday as well. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday. On Friday, I'll just sit on side and wait for the next week. But this is what I'm thinking, and probably the good time to take entries is after the news embargo list. That is after 8:30 New York time on Monday. Don't do anything stupid in London session. You might regret it. Similarly, after 8:30 on Tuesday, a New York session would be up. I think probably if not Monday, then on Tuesday is a good time. It would be a good time to short the market, and probably if you want to be safe, super safe, just target this low, this one. That's it. I'll take some partial off, but this is an area that I want the price to come to because this is um, as I told you, this is a daily fair value gap that I'm interested in price to be visiting. So this is all from my side for now. If you like the video, guys, please do like it, do comment, and please do subscribe. Okay. I'll see you guys in next week then. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.